Get excited, everyone! This year, the Isle of Somerset is finally making its way to the Elder Scrolls Online. Somerset! You know, Somerset. You know Somerset, right? It's the setting for the 1994 game The Elder Scrolls Arena, the very first Elder Scrolls game. Come on, you played that one, right? Yeah, me neither. But that won't stop me from pretending I know what I'm talking about and loudly judging you. Anyway, this is the new expansion for the Elder Scrolls Online, and the beta recently launched. So I decided to take a quick look and see what was new. Now, I haven't spent too much time with the Isle, as I'd like to save myself for the real thing, but I do have some immediate thoughts. For starters, Somerset is possibly one of the most beautiful areas in the entire game. That's not really a new feature per se, but I don't care. I'm not sure if it's the glimmer of the beaches, the colorful foliage, the animals that I'll be seeing in my nightmares. Holy sh**! What the f*** is that? Or the fact that I've got a thing for elvish architecture. But there's just something here that's doing it for me. It's just so sunny and bright rather than mushroomy. No offense, Morrowind. I really do just enjoy walking around the cities here and seeing what the NPCs are up to. These people are having a nice little tea party, which could stand to be livened up a bit. Hey, where are you going? And this guy's painting. It's really coming along there, man. Just keep it up. There's even a zoo here with more demon creatures. What is wrong with this island? And even some majestic creatures. What the? Huh. Now you're thinking with portals. If you've never played ESO and you finally decide now is the time, you can immediately start off on Somerset with a brand new tutorial. Seriously, this game has like 3 different tutorials now, the base game, Morrowind, and Somerset. It's crazy. Although I must say that Somerset's was the most succinct of all 3, if I'm recalling them correctly. Then again, I can't remember my kid's name, so maybe I'm not the best judge here. Now, as much as I may love it, Somerset doesn't really do much to change the game in a literal or metaphorical sense. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You'll still be running around exploring, doing quests, and taking in this world. I haven't ever found new content in ESO to be a race to the finish line. In Somerset, you'll get some new normal ESO stuff, like new public dungeons, new delves, a new trial, and of course new story, which I can't talk about. All of which are very fun and well designed. Then you have the actual new stuff. For example, one of my new favorite features are abyssal geysers. They're basically dolmens, but slightly altered. You'll get more waves of enemies, a few small bosses, and then a much larger boss at the end, and that is terrifying. For the crafters out there, big news. You now have jewelry crafting. Finally, you can make those rings and necklaces you've always wanted. You'll just need to find some jewel crafting nodes, which kind of look like a piece of metal took a dump, and that's really all there is on that. Kinda thought there'd be more. Oh well, sadly, unlike Morrowind, there is no new class for Somerset. However, there is a new skill line, which gives you the ability to control time. It's like the Omega-13. Props to anyone who gets that reference, we are now best friends. And that's all I have to say at the moment. Yeah, I'm excited for Somerset. I'm just really waiting for launch until I spend more time with it because, again, I don't want to spoil myself, so now we just have to wait. Man, I hate waiting. You know, this is gonna be a while, you might as well go. And that was my first thought on the Elder Scrolls Online Somerset. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've got a new video for you every week. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Twitch for my weekly live streams. And you can donate to the channel on Patreon like these other amazing people. I'm gonna buy them each a portal horse, because that is really cool.